What's going on, everyone? I'm S2F Gaming, and welcome back to the Level 5 Challenge here on ARK Survival Evolved. So today, guys, we are going to be doing some taming, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to say what we're taming, well, because I feel like whenever I put it out there, what I'm wanting to tame, well, ARK just doesn't cooperate and ends up not having any of those dinos. So today, guys, we're going to go out exploring. We're going to go out taming. I also want to repair our armor, too, because we are actually, we're about halfway down with this. We're almost on the verge of breaking this. So, yeah, we're going to be doing kind of like a little, mix and match, a little bit of this and that, basically, for this episode. Hopefully we can find the right creatures, exactly what I'm looking for. We'll have to see. But yeah, guys, also, the Fielder series and everything like that's gonna take a little bit longer to get the next episode going. If you guys have been watching that and everything like that. Currently, I am breeding dinos for boss fights, and that's kind of just what's taking a little while longer than expected. So, most likely, obviously, we have this episode today, but probably most likely the next episode you'll see on my channel too is another Level 5 Challenge episode. So, if you guys are excited about that, if you guys are enjoying the Level 5 Challenge, well, you're going to get just a little bit more of it this week, let's put it that way. But yeah, as you guys know, with breeding and everything like that, it just takes forever and a day, unfortunately. First thing I do want to try to find, though, is a couple of Hesperornises. And I'm going to be honest, I always see this on top of finding all, like, really high-level dinos and everything like that in the Level 5 Challenge. I always see a ton of, like, really, like, 2.3. A 2.3 salmon. Normal game, I cannot find that. Level 5 Challenge, no problem. I can find that, no big deal. Oh my god, it's just one of those things, I guess. But anyways, like I said, we're going to go get some Hesperornises first because we do have some gilly that we need to repair. So I think we're going to head over by Green Obelisk and check that area on out. Right, guys, so just kidding. Yeah, so I actually searched for about an hour and a half over on the island. And, well, I couldn't find a damn thing. So here we are on Genesis 2. And I gotta say, it has been a while since I've been over here. We're gonna have our luck. We're gonna try to find some stuff over here. Yes, it is a story map, but the problem is I believe the spawns kind of work like a custom map where there is a chance of having higher level dinos. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot I had this here. Let's see if there's anything in there. No. Well, a little bit of stuff. Okay, we'll take some element and stuff like that. Oh, you can't transfer the element over. Duh. Ooh. Okay, well, we have element dust. We can always bring that back with us. I don't think I can bring the shards either. Oh, God, totally forgot. Oh, my God, haven't used the tech suit in a bit, so definitely a little off on that. But anyways, let me get all the stuff out of here, and then we're going to just start kind of traveling around and see what we can find, honestly. I don't know how it's going to go. Again, we are on a map that could be potentially like a custom map versus just a regular map. So yeah, we might have a hard time finding level 5 dinos, but at the same time, there's Theres over here, there's Tech Parasaurs over here, there's Parasurs over here. There's plenty of creatures, so there is a very good chance that we will find something that we really, really want. And I really like the R ones. It makes no sense to go for a level 5 R Parasaur. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so confused between saying Parasur and Parasaur. But yeah, I really like the R variants, especially, oh my god, I freaking love the, all of them, honestly. But let's see here. Okay, so down was Bolas. Let's get this all kind of straightened away before we continue here. Alright, there we go. And another thing I just realized, too, what if we find level 5 Maywings? That could be an option, actually, because I have been looking for a speedier flyer. Don't get me wrong, I love the Argent, it's just, it's so freaking slow. We all know how slow the damn thing is. And yeah, this map is just crawling with Maywing. But usually they're, like, really tough to get. That's the only problem. 55, 10? Was that 40? 140. Oh, even better, okay. Oh, man. 45, yeah, I don't think we're going to find a level 5, but we'll keep looking around and see what we can find. I don't know. But yeah, I believe there's Parasurs over here. I feel like there are, right? Oh, God, now I'm actually second-guessing myself. They might not be over here. What the heck did I just say? Is that a tree? What? Oh, my gosh. Dire Wolves would be kind of cool. Our Dire Wolves would be interesting. I don't know. Oh, my God. Where the heck are they? There they are. I don't know how feasible... Was that level 5 in that group, or was that a 15? Pretty sure that was a 5. Come on. 15. Okay, wait. Alright. We got a 50, 55, 55, 15. Son of a bitch. Damn it. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a look around here, because here's the thing. Worst case, if we can't find any good dinos, well, we have loot drops. And we all know the loot drops are really good on here. So, I'm going to take a look around. Anything interesting, of course, I'll bring you back. And that's going to be a Daydon Dead. Okay, I thought that was an R5 for a second. But anyways, yeah, like I said, going to take a look around here, see what I can find. Yeah, wish me luck, guys. Really? Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened. Oh my god. Completely off my game here. Jesus. I kept trying to, like, bring out... I really like this, though. Oh my gosh. I really like just these little stupid white little things. I don't even know what it's supposed to represent. Or, like, what it's supposed to be, I mean. But, like... Oh my god. It just looks absolutely awesome. I gotta figure out where the heck I lost my stuff. Ooh, purple drop, though. Okay, let's head on over to the purple drop first. We have a second purple drop. Ooh, okay. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where we are. At least where my stuff is. But, yeah, we'll be able to get to it, no problem. Let's just see what the drops have first, because we can end up getting some really good stuff from this. But, yeah, I was trying to go for the friggin' bolas, and I kept pressing side. Like, yeah, side is not... Oh, God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really off now. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Alright, let's see what we got here. And... Mantra Saddle? Okay. I don't need that. I don't really need that, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let's chuck all that. Let's see. Where's that other drop? There's a purple over there, but I saw a second one, like, right... Yeah, there it is. Okay. There's the second drop. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we're just going to take everything, actually, and then I can figure it out this way. Okay, so we'll get rid of the door. We'll get rid of the salt and the tinto berries. Okay, and now we're going to head over that direction. There's another one there. And then, yeah, we're finally going to get our stuff. I gotta say, though, like, I completely... I don't know why. I just kept thinking, yeah, like, it's pressing the side button, basically. Side button. And side button is my friggin' pick. Not pick, the pike. And literally, like... I don't know, it just did not register to me that the bola is the bottom D-pad, not the freaking... Oh my god. Anyways, we'll get our stuff back. It's not that big of a deal. But I was in the process of actually trying to kill a couple of Hesperornises. I actually knocked one out by mistake. I meant to kill it. Because I do want to repair some of this ghillie that we got and everything. But, I mean, if we can get better ghillie from these drops, that would be even better, honestly. But, yeah. I did also see some otter over where I was. Now, I believe the one that I saw was a level 20. But I definitely want to take... Ooh, tech drop. That's interesting. Hide gloves. I won't take the door. I'll take the rest of it. That's cool. Okay, so we're actually pretty good there. We have to get our stuff, actually, because I don't have a spyglass. So let's head straight over there. But yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. Tech trough. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. But I do feel like you need a tech generator. It has to be a tech generator in order to use that thing. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I also realized, too, coming on over here specifically, yeah, it's 1942. It's already, like, pretty dark at this point. So, what I may do is, once we get our stuff back, I may just bring you guys back in the morning, because pretty much all I'm going to be doing is just exploring right now and just trying to see if I can find anything. First things first is getting the stuff back, then Hesperornises. I thought I was, like, right here, I'm gonna be honest. I thought this was the spot. I guess not. Alright, I am gonna have to follow this river a little bit. This wasn't the... Oh, God, where... Okay, where did I die? Map. Okay, yeah, so I guess I was a little bit further up here? When I died? Well, Genesis 2 was a complete bust, so... why not come over to Extinction and see how we do here? I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I mean, at this point, oh my god. Okay. We gotta run. Holy crap. That thing's not coming after me, right? Might be, so let's kind of just keep going. Let's get to oh, nope, can't go over that way. Okay. That is the one thing about Extinction. Extinction is absolutely crazy, but because it is a story map, lower level dinos tend to spawn in more often. So that's what we're going with here. Plus, on this map, you can find Megatheriums, you can find Parasaurs, Tech Parasaurs, Therazinos, I believe, are also on here. So whatever dino we're really looking for can theoretically be on this map. So that's definitely what I'm going to work with, definitely going to take advantage of, and just hope to God we get to a spot where I can get some stuff. I believe there's there should be like a portal-y thing right over there, and we'll see how that works, but just want to keep looking around here to make sure that I'm not going to get killed by something random. Yeah, but I gotta say, like, Extinction just overall, like, I know it's a bit of a mess of a map and everything like that, but this spot right here, and I always say it, and I know, if you guys have been watching the channel a while, you've heard me say this multiple times, this is one of my favorite spots in the entire game, period. Like, I don't know, to me it just looks absolutely gorgeous. I feel like when I'm playing on Extinction, this is where you have to build a base, in my opinion. It is just, it's such a nice spot. Again, just my opinion, but one of the nicest spots, I think, in all of ARK, really. And you guys might have noticed, not only on here, but you've noticed on the island, you've also noticed on Genesis 2, the Summer Bash Dinos are still kind of around. I've decided not to actually go ahead and, like, delete them or anything like that. I haven't done a dino wipe, because I think eventually they will end up just despawning, or they'll get killed by something, and eventually, well, we'll be back to normal colors, let's put it that way. So I'm not going to bother with that. I will say, over on Genesis 2, I ended up getting some pretty good stuff. Unfortunately, well, unfortunately, it's not, let's make that a second sentence. Oh my god. It's a bit late recording this one, guys, so I do apologize. But I did get some pretty good stuff. Unfortunately, I don't really have footage for it or anything like that. But this is the best thing that I got. A Ascended Tech Bow. 206 durability with 280 weapon damage. Second best thing I got was a chemistry bench, which I think is pretty cool. We'll definitely use in the future, but for right now, not going to worry about it too much. I don't think we can actually use the tech bow until we are at the level needed, which I think is... It's either like... It might be 105. If it's 105, then we're all good to go. If it's higher than that, we might be screwed. We might not actually be able to use it, but we'll have to see what happens. Let's get the rest of this stuff kind of loaded here. Let's see. Okay, so Bola is down. Then it is Trank, Rifle. What's the durability on this one? 419. This 527. That's why I'm using that one. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. B is always Spyglass for me, so we'll do that. And I just realized I actually don't have anything for cold weather. Shoot. Nah, that's fine. Okay. It is what it is. I don't think we'll really have to venture into the snow. If we do, I think we'll be fine regardless. Let's put on the shield while we're at it, and then, what's the other two? Canteen and GPS. There we go. Okay. And then while we're at it, let's get this on, this on, this on, this on, and... Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's have a little bit of water, get rid of that, thirstiness thingy, whatever it is, and let's get the Argent out here. What's nice is, too... Oh, God, what were you running from? Really nice colors, though, I gotta say. Like, the colors are just absolutely crazy. But yeah, Megatheriums tend to be over in this area, I believe, along with Parasaurs, along with just Parasaurs and Tech Parasaurs. So there's a chance we could find 3 of them, and that's a 135 tag. Jesus. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take a look around here. I gotta say, just this area in general, I like it. I really do. When it comes to Extinction, I just really, really, really like that base location spot. And to give you an idea of pretty much where we are, obviously it's going to be a little tough to figure this out, but it's Sanctuary East, essentially, is the area that you kind of want to spawn in to get to that base location. And here we go. First Megatherium is a 25. Okay. I know this is going to take a little bit, but we'll see what we can find. Okay. Well, we went down from 25 to 20, so shouldn't be too much longer until we find a level 5, right? But yeah, we'll see what happens here in a bit. Level 5 Enforcer. Now, I know you don't tame them, per se. You kill them, and then they give you a... Oh, God. Alright, let's get rid of the bugs. You know what? Yeah, we're going to kill this Enforcer. Because then it's going to give us a blueprint, and if the blueprint is level 5... we just killed a Meganera that was level 4. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's go for the Enforcer. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Let's see what kind of thing it gives us here. I can't pick it up. Okay, that's totally fine. No big deal. Let's see how this goes. This shouldn't be too bad, honestly. If I can hit it. I like the colors. I know it's just a normal, like, gray, but it has that, like, graphite look kind of thing. There we go. Alright, level 5 dead. Let's get all that stuff. And let's see, is it going to give me a level 5 or no? Level 5! Holy crap, we can do it. Sweet! Okay, so we got an Enforcer. Or, well, maybe not right this second, but we have a level 5 unassembled Enforcer. It's got 5% stam, 5% health, 5% energy, 5% weight, and 5% damage. God, that thing's going to be, like, horrible, but... it is a level 5, so we did get our first tame of the episode, technically. Well, I guess not, because we haven't actually built it yet, but, you know, it's a win. It's a win. We definitely got something, at least. But yeah, just gonna keep looking around here. I found a couple of Parasaurs already. Unfortunately, none of them were level 5, so I might actually go through and just kill all the Parasaurs. Kind of hoping that they just keep spawning and spawning and spawning, and then eventually we find ourselves a good one. But I'm gonna take a look at a couple of other areas, too, because like I said... Theries are on this map, Megatheriums are on this map, there's a whole bunch of other creatures. So, if we can find plenty of creatures to tame today, that would be absolutely amazing. Alright, level 10. No. Level 5. Okay, let's see. Thank you, God. Oh my god. Okay, guys, bringing you back from a really, really long time. I've been recording this episode for 4 days. Yeah. It has been an absolute nightmare, but we finally found ourselves a Megatherium. Yes, we are over on Scorched Earth now. I checked Extinction. Did not work out well, I'm gonna be honest. There were a couple of cool things that we did get over on Extinction, but not really noteworthy or anything like that. I ended up finding a total of 3 of those Enforcers, is that what they're called? So yeah, we're gonna definitely head back to Extinction at the end of this episode and see if we can... Oh, you know what? We need metal to make them. Okay, we'll keep that on hold, but I do have 3 Enforcers ready to go for us to build. We just need the proper resources. So, you know what? Let's get back over here. Let's put the Argent up here. We're gonna have to knock out this Megatherium, and thank God it is the one we need. We have a female, we need a male. So, let's throw you on out. Yeah, so the reason why I went over to Extinction first is because Therazinos are on Extinction, Parasaurs are on Extinction, and Megatheriums are on Extinction. So I thought, well, you know, we might have a really good shot at this, and we couldn't find any of them. And of course, we have a Dandon right there. Watch you be level 5 here, level 15. Okay, this is the level 5 right here, so it's probably going to be a shot or two, and it'll be out. I missed. Okay, what's attacking me? Okay, yeah, so I probably should have known there was one Daedon in the area, so there's got to be at least another one. So at least we'll get a decent amount of meat from this. Not meat that we're going to be able to use on this thing, but no big deal. But yeah, it has been, holy crap, it has been a couple of days doing this. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Even to the point that this episode has taken so long that there was actually an update on my recording software, so I had to figure out all of my, like, voice settings and everything again, because it was way off. So anyways, let's get this taming going finally. Oh my god. If we can walk out of here with a Megatherium and a Parasaur, I call that a win. I did not even check that Parasaur over there. Oh, if that was a level 5. Would have been absolutely great, but we should be able to get this thing out in, what, 2 to 3 hits? Okay, come on. And it's out. Sweet. Awesome. Here's the problem. We do have wolves and stuff in the area, so we're gonna have to take care of those. Looks like we have a saber. 2 sabers. Okay, we'll be able to get rid of them. I think we'll be fine. The biggest thing is, at this point, we need some raw prime meat, I think. Which, again, this area over on Scorched Earth, you can pretty much go right up there. I think we tamed the Thylas over here and everything like that. let's see here. Let's turn on the little HUD bar thingy. And guys, if the volume is really loud right now, I apologize. I did a little bit of testing before starting the recording and everything back up, but yeah, I don't know if it's going to be perfect or not. If it's not, I'll have it figured out for the next episode. But anyways, let's get rid of you, because I have a feeling you're going to get involved somehow. So let's just get rid of you. Should be pretty easy, but like I said, now we're just going to need to find some prime meat, which actually, that Parasaur is going to come in handy, because that is going to be our prime meat. But yeah, I mean, it has been... Oh, we also have... Okay, let's get rid of the bugs, because they'll definitely get involved here. I don't know why that happens, but I absolutely love that. Sometimes when you pounce on the bugs, I guess because of the pressure, it actually puts them through the map, and it just meshes them out, so you don't even have to fight them, which is absolutely great. Yeah, we'll get rid of you. You'll be the prime meat source. We are going to have to get rid of... Oh, there's another one. Okay. What was that? 6 prime meat, I believe? Something like that. That's not that bad. We'll get the rest of from you. Again, I don't think it's going to be that much. I think it's just, what, 2? Oh, God, he's got the Megatherium buff. So we got to watch out for that one over there. It's a little tough to see right now, but he's right there, and he's got the bug buff. So we're going to want to stay away from him. Even though he's a level 10, that thing will kick the shit out of us. Like, that's not happening. No, 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 no. But anyways, yeah, let's head back over to our level 5. I think we're going to be fine right now. I think I could just throw the meat on it, and I think we're good. But let's see. 2943, I think it's 50 meat, like 50 points of food per 1 prime meat, so we might have to wait a little bit. I think it's only 2 that we need. Like 2 prime meat, and that's it. I feel like that's a thing. I don't remember, though. Did we use mutton over on the island? It's been so long since I've even, like, 1, recorded an episode, and 2, since we've gotten the last Megatherium, it's been like a week and a half at that point. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, there's just been a lot going on at work, guys, and everything like that, so that's kind of what the holdup has been. So yeah, hopefully I can kind of get back into the swing of things with recording this, the Fjordur series. Got a couple of other things coming on up, too. I'll probably do, like, a, announcement video, or maybe I'll do a community post or something like that. Whether that's already up or not, I don't know. We're figuring this all out in due time and everything. But we'll get rid of you guys. Let's see here. So Megatherium should be good to go. Level 10 is okay now, which is great. I think we're just going to throw the meat on it and see what happens. Yeah, I think we're going to go that route. But I got to say, Carol is an absolute beast. Like, this thing is amazing. And don't get me wrong, we have a decent saddle. But, like, holy crap, this thing is really good. I will be honest, with the amount of time just recording this part, 53, so that was 2 at 53, I believe? Was that 1 at 53? Okay, we'll figure that out, but anyways, I gotta say, I'm slowly regretting doing this series because of having to find level 5s has been an absolute nightmare. I thought it was gonna be pretty easy. I thought the boss fight was gonna be the hardest part, which don't get me wrong, it will be. But I thought that was going to be the big challenge, just like getting the dinos ready for the boss fights. Never in my mind did I think that getting the level 5 dinos to begin with was going to take this much effort. My god, I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, I just feel like the island always has level 5s around, and I feel like I always see them, and now that I'm doing a series on it, it's like I can't find freaking anything. Oh my god. But anyways, guys, I am going to do a quick little look around for a Parasaur. I don't think there are Dinos spawn over here, so that's a no-go. You know what? Better yet... Ooh, there's a Parasaur right there. Let's see. I should probably be killing the Parasaurs in order to get new ones to spawn in. I might go that route. I feel like that might be a good thing to do. But if we can also find a tech Parasaur while we're over here, that's great. On top of that, too... Oh, you know what? I'm thinking that there's the Argent. The Argent's up there. You know what? Also, we could always check out the Tech Rex area. Well, just the Rex area in general. There's, like, an area over on this map. I've kind of covered it before and stuff like that. That, like, a Rex will spawn kind of out there, another one over there, and then another one over there. And you can kind of do this nice little loop, and they'll just continuously spawn in. So you know what? That might not be that bad of an idea, especially if we're thinking maybe going tech creature route for the bosses. Because, I mean, I know it's not much. It's a level 7 versus a level 8 that we would be taming, but who knows? That extra bit might, you know, might be the difference. That one level in Melee might be the difference between us winning and losing this challenge. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think when it comes to the boss fights and stuff like that. Tech creatures, are we okay with tech creatures, or because it's a level 5 challenge, level 5 only, which means no tech? Yeah, I know I brought it up a couple of episodes in this series, but I do want to get like a broader response from you guys, because I've had a couple people saying yes, a couple people saying no, but like I get hundreds and hundreds of views on these videos and stuff, and I think I've only gotten maybe like 6 responses, so I don't want those 6 responses to reflect kind of what everyone's thinking, if that makes sense. So we'll figure that out and everything. Speaking of which, might as well fly over there now and just check out that area and see what the heck is there. I believe this is the first spot. I usually recognize this little water source right here, and that kind of gives me the indicator that there's probably one Rex in the area right now. Let's take a look, though. So there's a Rex up there already. It's a normal one. I mean, heck, if we can find a level 5, you know, because we don't have pairs of Rexes. We have a male, so we need a female Rex. Okay, so maybe that'll be another option, too. We could definitely take a look at the triangle and see what's here. Oh, look at that. Okay, so tech, and it's a... How great would that have been? Oh, my God. Yeah, if that was a tech level 6, I'm taming it right now. And then we can figure it out later, kind of what we're thinking. But yeah, I think I mentioned this, whether in the last episode, maybe I mentioned it earlier. I mean, at this point, this episode's gone so long that I'm not even sure what I even talked about in the first and second clip of the recording, because it's literally been days. I'm going to keep the... Oh, gotta be kidding me. The summer event is technically done now, but I have not done a dino wipe because I think it would be kind of cool. Traditionally, I do that just to get rid of the colors and everything like that, but I think it's kind of cool to naturally just have them either die out, or maybe they'll stick around, which is kind of cool. And then once the Halloween event comes, then we'll have those color dinos, and we might just get like all the ARKs might just be a huge rainbow at the end of the day of just all different colors and everything like that. I think that would be kind of cool. You'd have a couple of natural ones, you'd have a couple of these crazy color ones, which would be, I guess, like, if you think about it, like in the wild normally, holy, what? Why is there, what? I don't want to go out there? But wasn't that a poison wyvern? Why are wyverns out here? Is that a thing? And I've just never experienced that? What the hell is a wyvern doing out here? I know they do kind of go around the map. I just, wow. Never did I think that I would see one out here. Oof. Okay. And it's a poison. Out of all of them, well, no. I mean, lightning's the... Oh, God, it is. Look at... Holy shoot. What? What level? 150? Why am I still looking? Okay, it's out of range. Okay. Why? It's one of those things, like, you don't want to look at, but at the same time, you need to know. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out, what it ended up being. I'll probably, while I'm... Oh, God. It is still right there. Ah, damn it. It's like I want to know, but I also don't, because if that thing turns around, we are screwed. But that was a 25 Rex. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to keep looking around for the Parasaur. I don't know where to look, but the good news is, when it comes to Parasaurs, they are everywhere on this map. So we could check all the mountains. I could check over by, what is that, Red Ob, I believe. I can check over back by Green, kind of where I spawned in. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, maybe what we'll do is eventually we will come over here and use the T-Rex, like, triangle or whatever it's called. Like, basically, yeah, I guess it would be a triangle, right? You have a point there, you have a point here, and then a point up there. So I guess, yeah, I guess it kind of makes a triangle. So, yeah, we'll kind of stick with that. But I don't know, we'll figure it out. Maybe that's what we'll actually end up doing when it comes to Rexes. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest, I was thinking originally in this series, like, we'll experiment with different, like, dinos for fights and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's already gonna be an absolute challenge to get through this on Gamma, so I think kind of sticking with the best dinos available for those fights makes the most sense. So, like, I'm thinking Rexes would be, the Megapithecus fight. Megatherium's obviously Broodmother, because we need any bonus we can against the Broodmother, so I think that just makes the most sense. And then the last one, obviously, being the Dragon, it has to be Argentavis, just because I see an Argent right here. It has to be Theres. Has to. I mean, I don't think anything else would survive against the Dragon, and we're just gonna, oh my God, we're gonna need to, like, We're obviously going to have to get Uties at some point. We're also going to have to breed up the Daedons and everything, but it's really just going to come down to the saddles, I think, at the end of the day. If we don't find good saddles, if we have, like, they got to be Ascendant, like, which stinks, because it's going to take so much material to make these saddles, but I think it's just got to happen, you know what I mean? I think that's just the curse of the challenge, really, is you need the incredibly high saddles. What I might end up doing is, I believe over on Genesis 1, what is it called? The Manta Racing mission. Kind of like off of, what is it, like Wave Runner 64 or whatever, like the Nintendo 64 game. It's kind of based off of that, I think, or something like that. I think it's even called, like, Manta Runner, or maybe even Wave Runner 64. I don't remember. But anyways, that fight, I think, gives you... that challenge, that mission... Yeah, they're called missions, not just. That mission gives you, I think, and I feel like I'm pretty positive about this. I feel like it gives you Megatherium saddles for loot. Like, it's a pretty common thing to get. So maybe I'll just do that and kind of run that a stupid amount of times and then get some good saddles out of it. That might be the game plan, because unless I find, like, a really good blueprint, you know what I mean? But it's got to be Mastercraft or Journeyman. It can't be Ascendant. It's just going to take us so much. I mean, I guess it can be, but it's just... I would really like either a Journeyman or a Mastercraft really good saddle where it's going to not take 10,000 metal to make, you know what I mean? Because that's just never going to happen. I'm going to be honest. Like, it's just... No. I don't know. We'll figure it out, though, and everything. But yeah, I'm just going to keep searching around here. Really looking for Parasurs and Parasaurs. So, gonna get you real confused on what I'm going for because, well, they both sound the frickin' same, so, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, Tech Parasaurs, and we're looking for Parasurs. So I'm probably gonna start by heading over to Red Ob. I feel like I usually have... There's just a lot of dinos over in Red Ob, I feel like. Like, you could just get a ton of different variety. So I think that's gonna work out pretty well, possibly? I don't know, we'll have to see. Let's see what we find over there. I gotta say, though, I love spawning in a new area. Like, I haven't been here yet in this series, and you'll just see dinos just fall out of the sky and everything like that. It's absolutely hilarious. I absolutely love it, but come on, 20. The last one was a 15, 20, 130. Other direction, dude. And then I believe we need a male, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just double check here. Yeah, female. No. Fuck. Except I didn't say fudge. Let me know the reference to that in the comments down below if you've watched it. By the way, I have watched it a million times. I freaking love that movie. But anyways, let's see who actually understood that niche-y reference, I guess, if you will. But anyways, yeah, I guess no luck. Shoot. I've seen, like, 2 level 10s, and, like, I'm not happy about it. I feel like that's such a tease. Like, so close. So close every time. But... yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to keep... That's the biggest thing. It's just like... God, the amount of dinos you have to go through to search for a level 5, like... Screw you. 10, and then there's one over here I thought I saw. Yeah, come on. What level? Come on. Come on. You know you want to show me... Yes! What? No. Oh, thank God it is. Okay, we'll get rid of you. Holy shit, we got it. Sorry for the cursing, guys, but this has just been a whirlwind of an episode. My... God. Okay. Let's get Carol out here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna play this safe. Let's get Carol out here. I was thinking, well, we could do this on foot. No, I don't. No. What level's that Parasaur over there? Just so we know. Oh, come on. The tree's not in the way. I should be able to see that from here. Okay. It is what it is. No big deal. Is there anything bad around here? I don't think so. Okay, let's get this started. A little impatient. Let's get this started. Oh, wait, passive. It's already on the run. There we go, it's out, sweet. Alright, let's see if there's anything bad in the area. I will have to get... oh god, what's our Parasaur's name? Yeah, that's gonna get confusing. Parasaur. Let's see, what's our Parasaur's name again? Jackie, that's right! Okay, never mind. Okay, let's get Jackie out here, just because we are gonna need a ton of berries for this thing. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. I gotta say, this is a really good area if you are on Scorched Earth. I feel like I did a base here at some point. Did I? I feel like I did. I feel like everyone has. Like, it's just near Red Ob. There's a lot going on here. There's a cow. There's a capra. Okay, we don't want to go too close. But yeah, there's a lot of different dinos around here. I believe there's like a crystal cave. I think it's right there. Yeah, I'm almost positive. That's like a crystal obsidian cave right through there. Yeah, you can even see the crystal poking out. Yeah, there's just a lot going on here. This is definitely a really good spot. Plus, it's pretty scenic. I'm going to be honest. But yeah, if you've also watched... I think everyone has at this point, but if you have watched Neebs Gaming, they did a Scorched Earth thing, and I think this was their location, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it was. But yeah, anyways, but I feel like this location just in general, I feel like around the obelisks is usually where most people will build on Scorched Earth, because there's no real access to water, so like, you have to be around the obelisk. It's almost, you're almost not forced, because you can always make those like water wells and whatever, but like... I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. But anyways, let's see here. Can we get this thing? Let's see. We're going to give it 100 measures. I think that's fine. Oh, that's right. This is where you get seeds. That's right. Okay, we'll throw you in here. Throw you in there. Thank you. 7% right off the bat. It's actually not that bad. It just makes you think that, oh god, if you ever use berries to tame up a level 150, like, how long would that take? Like, that would take... It'd take freaking years. Oh my god. But anyways, yeah, we'll get Jackie out of here because the 100's gonna be more than enough. But we're starting to get some good luck here, which is great. But yeah, it has just been this. It's oh my god. You guys know how it is. ARK sometimes is just funny that way, where it's like impossible to actually do stuff or actually find the creatures you want. And I'm gonna be honest, there was one little bit that I was gonna do too because it's gonna be so bad. But I don't know, anytime I ever see a creature, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the maybe like not just the Parasaur, but any of them in general. Like I always like feel like I'm almost in the like Safari or something like that, where yes, I will use a Steve Irwin reference. I think we're okay. That's not in poor taste, right? But like when it comes to seeing dinos, I almost want to do like almost like that whole thing, and like I'm like nervous doing it. That's why I'm not gonna do it right now. Like, do almost like a Steve Irwin bit when we find certain creatures. So, if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. I don't know, screw it. Maybe if we find another creature, I will give it a shot, and you guys can see if it's in poor taste. I don't think it is. But I will say, kind of going with Steve Irwin and stuff like that, that show was absolutely amazing. Like, it was a great show, let's be honest. That was Crocodile Hunter, for the youngins that don't know that. For those who don't know, Steve Irwin used to work for, I think it was Discovery Channel, if I'm not mistaken. And he would travel the world and stuff like that and basically show off creatures and all that stuff. And I don't know. Like, I think every kid in the 90s watched that show. You know what I mean? It was called, like, Crocodile Hunter or something like that, right? And I'm pretty sure. Any 90s babies can let me know in the comments. I feel like saying 90s babies even makes me so old at this point. Jesus Christ. It's so crazy. Oh my god. But anyways, let's see what the Parasaur is doing at this point. But yeah, if we find another creature, maybe I'll just kind of wing it and see kind of... we'll do a Steve Irwin bit or something like that when we find a creature. And you guys can let me know if it's in poor taste or not. But we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, this thing's about to be tamed. If we can find a Tech Parasaur, that would be great. That would be 3 out of 3. That'd be perfect. The only one we need is the Theri. And the only reason why I don't think Theri spawn over here, do they? Do they? I don't know. Do they? Let me check Dodo next while we're waiting here. Okay, so turns out that they don't, and I meant the ARK wiki, not Dododex, obviously. But yeah, no, they don't spawn over here. So the next best creature to get would be a Tech Parasaur if we can, but we'll have to see what happens here. Almost done. 88%. So what is it? 2 more feeds? Somewhere around there, maybe? I think it was 7% each. So yeah, should tame up in 2. Yeah, but I gotta say, like, the colors on this thing is, like, just the normal colors, no big deal. But the female that we got, oh my god, the female looked amazing. And that's kind of why I got this thing. What was this, last episode? Maybe 2 episodes ago? But look at this. Oh my god. Like, sometimes the event just comes out with some great-looking colors. I gotta say, that thing looks absolutely sick. I kind of wish the kid that we get does get these female colors. I'm not going to fly compared to what this one is. But who knows? That, like, this, like, grayish color that's here could end up being, like, a really nice blue. And it's just because of the orange, you don't really see it too much. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, though. But this thing should be tamed in a matter of seconds. And, wow, look at my timing. Holy crap. All right, let's take a look at the stats. I'm just going to get this thing in a cryo first, and then we'll get on the back of the Argent before we do anything. And then we'll kind of compare stats. I think they're going to have the same stat if I'm going to be honest, but I don't know. We'll see. By the way, we'll also check the Megatheriums too. So starting with the Paracers, our female had 1026 in health, 360 stam, 867 weight. That is just incredible right off the bat. 125.8 melee. Now the one that we just got has 1026 in health, so same health, 300 stam, which is not as good as the female, 884 in weight, which is already better, there we go, geez, better, and then it had better melee too, 137.5. Damn, okay, so we actually might have a really good set of Paracers here. What level were you? 50, oh my gosh. If that was another 5, I feel like I would just tame it. Just because. Let's see. Level 10, you gotta tell me. Oh, it was an Ovis. Son of a bitch. Level 60, it's okay. But anyways, yeah, I guess what I'll do now is, because we've had some good luck so far over here on Scorched Earth, I'm gonna take a look in... Timber! When it comes to that, Parasaur. Sometimes it's really funny that, like, the ARK AI doesn't realize it's a ledge, and they just, like, fall to the ground, basically. It's a level 15 anyways. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick look around here. I might try to find a Tech Parasaur. We'll see what happens, but we got in a pretty good hole so far. I'm not going to lie. Enforcers will not be dealt with today and everything like that, but I do have a total of 3, which is pretty cool. And they ended up being... I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember if I actually got clips of them or not. If I did, then you guys probably saw it already. But if not, 2 of them are event colors, I believe. I think one is a red, if I'm not mistaken. And the one ended up being like a light silver and blue, if I remember correctly. And then the other one, obviously, I showed off. There was one that I actually killed on camera, I believe, while talking to you guys. Not really sure. Again, it's been, like I said, it's been a couple days just trying to get this episode done. But yeah, that's kind of how ARK is, I guess. And right away, if you find a Tech Parasaur, and it is level... Damn it. 90. Really? I probably should not be around this area, I'm going to be honest, because I feel like anytime I do see wyverns over here, it's always on the top of this mountain. And if you guys aren't aware where we are, we're pretty much right here, basically. Which kind of close to the middle of the map, I will say. But yeah, I feel like I've always seen wyverns, like, spawn randomly over here. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I will say, another reason why I did want to come over here to Scorched Earth is because the loot is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna... What is that? Why does that look like a Purlovia hole? But Purlovias aren't over here, right? That's... Oh, that really looks like a Purlovia hole, though. This is... okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's just take everything, get on the back, and we'll figure out. Here's the problem. The terminal is slot capped already. I already have 50 items in there. So if I was to keep anything, it would have to be really good, to the point that I do have to throw something out and sacrifice it. That drop wasn't that good, though, so yeah, I just chucked everything out. But for the most part, I mean, if we find something really good, yeah, we'll have to make some decisions once we get back to the, probably back to Green Ob. That's usually the easiest place. The problem is there is a Capro over there now. I literally was able to get my stuff out of the terminal, and then literally the Capro spawned in, like, across the... What? Damn. I gotta keep an eye on stamina. That is the biggest issue that I've had so far, is this right here. Just the fact that stamina on this thing, yes, on the Argent is good, but at the same time, it is not that good. So definitely gotta keep an eye on that as we're going around. So I know we have absolutely no need for this, but this thing looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, we're gonna tame it. Come on. Knockout. Oh god, where'd you go? There you are. Come on. There we go, and it's out. We do have to watch out for the... Oh god, you're like... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Why are you running? Oh my god. That always freaks me out, especially when the other dinos start running around and everything like that, and I'm like, what? Why? Why? What's going on? Okay, no, it looks like there's a couple of Daedons up there that were attacking something. Maybe that's what... Oh, we got terror birds over here. That's what it is. Okay. Let's just get ourselves like a measure berry or two. That should be fine. Okay, let's try to get it in its inventory. Oh, there's a pego? Oh, shoot. I just want to get this thing tagged. That's really what it is. Okay, it's right there. It's funny how I'm deciding between a terror bird or a pego. Which one's worse? Come on. There we go. Should be enough. Alright, come on over here. Come on, Jabrawa. Come on. Come on. You look gorgeous, though. Oh, my God. This is why I love the summer event. I was going to say the springtime event. It's not spring. But, yeah, these colors get absolutely crazy. And you look amazing. Look at you. No need for this thing besides just... gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Still no luck with the tech parasaurs or anything like that. Oh my god, I really could have just done my Steve Irwin bit with this thing. I was more nervous about everything else around me, though, so that's why I didn't bother doing it. Oh my god. I think what we'll do is we'll leave that for next episode, because I already have a plan. I know exactly what we're going to be doing in the next one. There will be taming involved, so, yeah, we'll definitely cover it then, and then you guys can let me know if that's something... Oh! I didn't realize that they'll just go after the, Oh, goddamn. No, 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 no. Oh, God, is it behind me? No, okay. It's the poison wyvern from before. Oh, my God. Crap, what was I saying? Yeah, I didn't realize that the Megatheriums would naturally go after the bugs, like not the oil jug and the water bugs specifically. I thought it was just they would go after like the ants and stuff because the ants just aggro everything. So I always thought that the ants aggroed the Megatherium, then the Megatherium killed him, which gave him the buff. But I guess if they're just near bugs, period, they just go aggressive on it. That is so cool. Oh my god, that's the one thing about this game. Like I've been playing this for a couple years now, and like you still learn stuff, which is absolutely cool. Like that's really awesome. Oh my god, I really want this thing. There's another one over here. Let's see what level you are. Level 40, okay. We'll be seeing you in a couple episodes, guys. Maybe even the next episode. We'll have to see. I don't know. That's a little hint, guys. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna keep looking around. I'm having a tough time finding these. The problem is tech creatures are, what, 10% chance to spawn? It's 5 or 10. I don't remember. Versus their normal variant. They have a 5 or 10% chance of spawning instead of the normal variant. So, and it's not like parasaurs don't spawn everywhere on here. They do. It's just that it's a 10%. I'm going to go 10. I feel like 10's right. 10% chance of them actually spawning in versus a regular parasaur. So, yeah, it's still a little rare. And then on top of that, it has to be the minimal level 1. So it is kind of tough to find. But I'm going to keep searching and everything. I'm determined to find this thing. Now, is it going to happen? I don't know, but at least I'm determined to look. Oh, man, Blast from the Past. I believe this was the first series that I did when I came over to Scorched Earth. This was the first base I built on Scorched Earth. I think, like, right around here. I gotta say, this spot's actually pretty good. This puts you almost in the center of the map, if I'm not mistaken. Let's wait for that to render in. What, 60, 50, roughly? Really, really flat area to work with. The biggest thing is the heat here. When it's a heat wave, it gets hot. On top of that, you only have 20% wind, which, if you guys don't know, the wind turbine is that thing that gives you energy and everything on here. Electricity in order to power your stuff. That's usually the best way to do it. You can use a generator, but the generator, I believe, like, degrades over time and stuff like that. It's a good base location. It's really, really flat. You have a couple of wells, at least one. There might be another one further down the way, too. I feel like that's a thing. So there's a couple of wells in the area that you can use. But on top of that, too, just if you want a flat area to work with, it's really good. It just gets really hot. And again, more of a starter place because, like I said, the wind was at 20, I think, up there. It's at 65 over here. But again, in early game, you're not really worried about the wind and stuff like that. You're kind of just getting yourself built up. Worst thing I think I had in that area was raptors. Which, again, at the end of the day, if you get yourself like a saber-tooth, you're usually pretty good at that point. So, highly recommend that area. Roughly, what did I say, 60, 50? Around there, basically, that big plateau. But yeah, it gives you a lot of space to work with, really. Let's see here, and... No, we'll check everything. Drops have not been good today so far. Oh god. It's making sounds. I don't know which one's which, though. It's making the freezing sound. So that's either heat wave or sandstorm. If it's a heat wave, we'll be fine. If it's a sandstorm, we're almost dead. I just got to get into this little, like, cavern here, basically, below us. I'm going to hang out in this area and wait. But yeah, still no luck with the parasaurs or anything like that. But we'll see kind of how this goes. Usually I do find a tech parasaur or two over here. So maybe we'll kind of go near the cavern. Because if it is it's a heat wave. Oh, no, you know what? I feel like the color changes for some... Yeah, okay, that's what it is. All right. Yeah, because of the cavern, I guess, it kind of, like, gets really extra saturated in certain spots. Yeah, like right there. Okay, so we'll wait to see what it is. If it is a sandstorm, we'll tuck inside. We should be okay at that point. Yeah, you can see it got, like, extra saturated. It's almost like it's, like, evening now. But yeah, usually I have pretty good luck finding parasaurs over here. Not today, though. Of course, because the game knows it's a level 5 challenge, and I need a tech parasaur. But yeah, we'll hang out here. We'll wait to see what it is. I have a feeling it's a heat wave, though. Come on. But yeah, a lot of parasaurs in this spot. Come on. Tell me what you are. Tech parasaur. No way. Come on, please. Frick. Well, the game gave me a tech parasaur, so I can't really complain. Just not the level that I needed at. I don't know why. I keep looking at all the parasaurs. I don't know why. We already have a pair. I don't need to look anymore, but I guess it's just habit, because that's literally what I've been doing for the last couple hours here. But, yeah, I don't know. We're going to wait to see what this is. If it is a sandstorm, we're going to tuck inside. If it's a heat wave, I think we're okay. Imagine the Phoenix being a level 5. I didn't even think about that. That might be pretty cool, actually. I couldn't tame it right now, because we need, like, the oil jars, and we need stuff like that, but... Yeah, no. Would not be able to go for it right now. But that would be kind of cool if we end up finding out that it's a level 5 Phoenix. If it is, in fact, a heat wave. I should probably get closer, because if it is a sandstorm, it's going to already cause an issue right away. So I guess we'll kind of stand right on top of here. Ooh, an electrical storm. Interesting. Okay, was totally off. But yeah, okay, we'll still be able to work with this. We can't use cryos right now. We also can't not use long necks right now. It's weird. Like, there's certain things that make sense that wouldn't... Well, not that it doesn't make sense, but, like... Let's check. I don't think I can use a long neck right now, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like that's a thing. Like, I can bring it out. Oh, I can't. And I just wasted a drink. And I wasted a bullet. Okay, well, never mind. I don't know why. I always thought that, like, long necks didn't work in the storms or something like that. But I don't believe cryos work. Watch, cryos are going to work. Let's throw Carol out here and see. No, cryos don't work. Okay, cool. So I was right about something. Okay, cryos don't work in electrical storm. I think it's anything tech-related kind of ish doesn't work. I feel like that's what it is, but I don't know. I'm going to do my best to keep searching around here. I feel like the tech parasaurs and stuff might be a little bit easier to see now because we do have a little bit of, like, shadiness, and they're just so brightly colored that it should kind of give off a little bit of a glow, I guess? I don't know. Kind of justifying why I'm looking around, basically. But, I don't know. We'll see what we can find. Hopefully we find something in the end, but we'll have to see and figure it out. Not that I would ever use it. But that does seem pretty good, doesn't it? Oh my god, an Ascendant Flamethrower. Durability's not great, but kind of interesting. I might hold on to that, actually. We'll get rid of all this other stuff here. You know what? We'll hold on to the canteens, because, again, can never have enough water, basically. But, yeah, not a great drop, but not that bad either. Alright, second yellow drop incoming here. Let's see if we can get this guy. And then it looks like we actually have a third one, which is absolutely crazy. So let's see what this thing has. We're at 70 durability at this point. Oh god, okay. We'll take this. We'll take this, and the rest of it can go. But that's already a better flamethrower. We'll look at that over in a minute, but at the same time, we got to get all the way over. I think it's like that way, essentially. That might be it right there. That looks like a white drop, but I feel like there's a yellow drop way out there, and hopefully we can get there in time, but we'll have to see what happens. Alright, and there is number 3, and I'm gonna be honest, okay, it does look like we're gonna get there in time. Sweet. Pretty much, I'm not even gonna look at the items, I'm just gonna basically take everything, and then we can look at it once we get back onto the Argent here, but... yeah, holy crap, I'm really surprised I was actually able to get these. Oh, that's a rock golem. Oh boy, okay, let's see, just grab and go. Get on you, let's get in the air. Ascendant Daedon Saddle, that's huge, actually. 126. Wow, 153 Baryonic Saddle, too. Holy crap, we got some good stuff. Okay, let's go through this here. What's my... okay, stamina's fine. Okay, so... wow, we actually got some good Lamantria saddles, too. Not that we need them, but... 144 is better than 140, so we'll take that. I don't need more than one Lamantria saddle. I don't even think we really need it, period, but... I can't really pass up a 144, let's be honest. Okay, so 153 Baryonic Saddle, which is huge, expensive, but going to be totally worth it. 100% we're getting that thing. We are making that at some point. Daedon Saddle. 126 armor, 681 metal. That's not that bad. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Then we got the Flamethrower, which we showed off a little bit earlier, but we got this thing. Durability 181... and that takes a lot of materials. The weapon damage is great, but that durability blows. I've never personally used the flamethrower, so I don't know if that durability is not good or not, but that seems like a lot of resources, right? 3,000 poly, 1,400 metal ingot, 2,000 cementing paste. I mean, we could do a mind wipe tonic, put it all into crafting, then make this thing, but is it going to be worth it in the end, especially with that durability? I don't know. That seems like a lot of resources to take that as a chance, you know what I mean? Let me get to a place where I can sit for a second so the Argent can regain its stam. I think the problem is, here's the problem. We're already slot capped over at the obelisk. I believe we already have 50 items in there. And I'm going to have to get rid of, like, cryopods and stuff like that to move some stuff over. So I may just make, like, a little storage thing over here. Like a little... large storage container or something like that, just so we can store this stuff and kind of figure it out. Because I'm not sure... I just look at that weapon damage, though, of 367. That's got to be pretty good. But at the same time, this is already pre-built. And yes, the weapon damage isn't as good. Like, it's 100 difference. But this thing takes so many resources. 2,000 cementing paste, 600 electronics, 1,400 metal ingot, 3,000 poly, and 400 sulfur. A lot of material for this thing. I don't know. We'll have to think that over. But these two definitely we're going to make. Those are great finds. This pretty good find. Lamantria Saddle, pretty good find, I'm going to be honest. Not something that I would traditionally use. But, you know what? Maybe if we find a high level, oh my god. If we find a Lamantria, maybe we just put all movement speed into it because they are really quick in general. And I don't know. We'll figure this out. But anyways, so far in this episode, we got ourselves a Megatherium. We got ourselves a Parasaur, a male Parasaur. There we go. What else do we get? I don't remember. I think that was it. Along with the Enforcers, which the Enforcers are inside of the obelisk and everything right now. But... guys, that's going to wrap up this episode. The luck has kind of been falling apart. I haven't been able to find any other creatures. I haven't been able to really find any tech creatures, to be honest. And determination can only get you so far, I'm going to be honest. It's been a long one recording this one, but overall, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And on top of that, if you're enjoying my content, not only this series, but the Fjordur series too, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Oh, and we got the Jerboa too. Totally forgot about that. But... we're going to be over here in the next episode. You guys will have to see what the heck we're going to go for, but I'll see you guys in the next one.